Right, welcome back to another vlog. This is what, day 6 at this point. We're currently just actually changing stations. We just were there, which is West Hampstead Thamesink station, but we need to change over to the underground, which is just that way, because down the line, I think a truck has got under a bridge that is slightly too low, and it's ended up hitting the top of the bridge, and that's part of the line. So essentially all the line has been closed further down, so we just got to now change over. We'll get the tube, so you can just walk between the two stations. It's a tube station. Enough about that. You're probably wondering what we're getting up to today. The plan is we're heading to Cedric Grolet's restaurant, is it restaurant? Cafe at the Berkeley, because this is essentially the most expensive dessert in London. So that's the main plan at the minute. We're gonna go try this. I think it's quite expensive, so hopefully the video does well, but the whole concept that we're working on at the minute on that account is basically looking at the cheapest things and the most expensive things, so this is kind of under that umbrella. And then the other video we'll do as well today is a Nando's review. I don't know how this is going to perform in all honesty, because it's mostly a UK audience, but I think it'll be interesting to show, if non-UK people see it, what Nando's looks like. So you'll come with me today. I'll show you, we'll start with dessert, and then we'll go get Nando's afterwards, because it's going to be the more complicated one is the dessert one. Because I don't know. One, I don't know if we need a reservation. I'm gonna have to find out. Hopefully we just turn up.
We're done.
He was getting in the car, so hopefully I've seen other videos where people can just walk in. It depends how busy it is. And then the other idea we're gonna do is a Nando's as well. So that, what am I talking about? I already said that. Anyway, yeah, we just got to see how busy it is. So I'm a bit nervous, like, not really, a tiny bit. It's quite fancy. Hopefully I can actually wear this in there. I don't know. So there are certain rules I've seen, like, for example, I've seen them mention to someone on a video. Someone said they weren't allowed to take away the dessert and eat it. They had to eat it outside or something like this. I don't know what the situation is. We'll go find out. Let's go explore it together. That's why we're doing this. I know it's not the most riveting content at the minute. I understand that. I'm gonna try and push myself, but we just got to, I feel it would be easy on the road in all honesty. It's just hard in, like, while I'm just sort of in and around London, we're just kind of trying to maintain some sort of level. Getting these vlogs out, doing little bits here and there. Trying to keep it interesting a little bit. And also practice the vlogs. I mean, I haven't done them for a bit, so it feels a bit strange at the minute. But yeah, anyway. Another thing I'm working on is the short videos that sort of accompany the vlogs on the extra account. Let's just go through here. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, so I'm just making these short videos at the minute, trying to, thing is, they're just not that entertaining. I've watched them back a little bit. It's because I just yap too much. I don't do enough action. So this whole next sort of phase of our content is all about just going to do action, getting in the mix of it, getting into the chaos, the craziness. So hopefully we do that when we get, when we go traveling again. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm on the train, so I'll see you guys there when we're on the other side. Right, we're just going to Green Park. We're gonna walk. It's about an 8-minute walk to Cedric Grolet, so we're gonna go do that in a minute. Just gonna have a cigarette quickly. Oh, my energy is not there today for this. Damn it. We went to bed last night. I don't know why I keep going to bed really late. I went to bed at like 1 in the morning. I wasn't working or anything. I just was, oh, do you know what it was? It was the new 24 Hours in Police Custody. It's a very good show. It's crazy. I ended up watching that because I had a new episode out yesterday. Oh well. Right. Got to stand by the bin. See, in London they've got all these are like the new bins they've got. It's hard to find bins these days, but it's always got this sort of pyramid thing on the top, and then you can put your cigarette stuff in there. If you were interested. Oh, what is this vlog today? I don't know. We're just trying to figure this out as we go really at the minute. And we've got to do more action. I just haven't figured out what that action is yet. I think one of the things I've got to try and figure out is just getting more comfortable in the vlog. One, with you guys, so that I could just share more of my life openly. As I said, that 5 week in Thailand that I had, if I had just shown you guys what we're getting up to, I think that would have been good content. But I would have to felt comfortable enough with you guys to bring you into the pub, to all the girls' bars. There's certainly, we wouldn't have been able to go to a few of them if with the vlog, I can guarantee you that. Although we did get to know some of the owners, as I said, that people I was hanging out with knew some of the owners at a couple of them, so I definitely could have asked if I was like, is it cool if I bring the vlog there? Anyway. Also, I hope that smoking on the vlog I don't think it affects it on YouTube. I know you definitely can't smoke on TikTok videos. But I don't know, I don't think with YouTube, I watched this guy, he travels around China and he's smoking all the time. I think it's fine. We're just currently by, that's Greenpark Station there. It's not really changed all that much, this little bit, for the last sort of like 10 years since I've been here. I'll just show you the main street. I think we've got to cut a right down here in a minute to go to Cedric Grolet. It's down that way. It's quite expensive, this area. As you can imagine, we go to the Berkeley, which is like a fancy hotel. That stand has been here for a long time. I've seen them there for years. That's the Ritz over there. Such a nice day as well. Look at this weather. We need to just have more interactions, but honestly not felt that social, I can't lie. I have reached out to more creators though, different sizes of creators, like some that are smaller, some that are bigger. It's been really nice actually, some of the conversations I've had. I missed this for a lot, like we just didn't do this for a long time, so I think that's quite a good next step. Right. Let's head down to the to this cafe. Right, we just arrived outside Cedric Grolet here. We're gonna go into this in a minute. I just thought I'd show you the little outside quickly. There you can see some of the desserts. That's the one we're going to be trying. I don't know what the name of it is, but I think that's the most expensive one that they've got. I saw someone else was trying this a minute ago outside. You can see it's kind of, they've got a nice little seating area actually, just all here. They only had one shop before, that was by, where was that? That was quite a bit further away. This is quite new. This is like the last few years they've set this up now. So obviously we're going to go in and give it a try. Yeah, pretty much that's it. There's not really much else to say. This is the place we're going, let's go in. Right, let's head in. Okay, I need to do the short video first, so I'll come back with you guys. Right, we just got in here. We're seated now. Got a nice little bit of light coming from the ceiling there. That's actually quite cool. Let's have a quick look at the menu. I'm gonna have to figure this out for the short video. It's not quite working so far. Whoa, that's weird. The metal, I don't know what metal that is. It's extremely light. Maybe aluminium, weird. Anyway, right, let's have a quick look at this menu. We will go up to the front there in a minute and have a look. Oh. Okay. Damn, they've got a Wagyu croissant. That is crazy. Where's the... I can't seem to find the... seasonal pastry. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to go ask them which is the expensive one basically, because I don't know. There's one that I think I've seen it on TikTok. I don't know if that's the one though. Anyway, let's go have a quick look. I've got to figure this out. It's a little bit. We just got to figure this out. I'll be back in a minute. I just asked them which is the most expensive one that they've got, and it's this one here. It's this vanilla swirl. I don't know what is actually in it. What is this one again?
Vanilla flour cake.
Vanilla flour cake. What is the cream on top?
Vanilla ganache, almond cream, caramel, and white chocolate.
Wow. And what's in the middle?
In the middle, there's a vanilla sponge.
Wow. Okay. So that's what we're going to be ordering.
Most popular cake.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Incredible. Thank you. Okay. So that's what we're going to be ordering. It's £50. Obviously, you'll see when it comes to the table what it looks like in the middle. Let's just set up for the video. Okay, so I remembered this time to actually record for the vlog. So there it is, the most expensive dessert in London. It's a vanilla flour pastry. We did actually get this matcha drink as well, which is coconut. This is nice, very smooth. Right. I'm sorry, you're not going to see me actually cutting into this because I have to do that for the short video, so bear with me. It's going to be cut in half by the time we come back to the vlog. I know you guys are going to be disappointed. It's just how it has to be. I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, so you missed all the action, unfortunately, vlog, but there you go. You can see, I thought I'd show you this. We've just about finished half. So you can see at the bottom there, we've got a pastry base, bit of sponge, and then there's I think there's a vanilla caramel, and then obviously this is the top with the vanilla I presume some sort of meringue or cream. I don't actually know. But having had half of this already, I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this all in one go. It's incredible. It's very good, but it's very, very rich. It's actually how I felt about the burger we tried the other day. Obviously that burger having basically every expensive ingredient in it you can find. Very good. So this is by far their most popular item. Wow. Delicious. Right. I'm going to ask them if they can put this in a box for me. I'm not sure if they will, but we'll ask them now. I don't see why they wouldn't. There's no way I can eat this other half now. There's way too much for one person. Definitely recommend, if you get this, get between 2 people. Even that might be pushing it. It's just a lot of ingredients. But obviously it is extremely expensive, so that's what you're paying for. You can see, look at that. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Right, so actually they did end up giving me a box to take half home, and I'm happy that I cut it so nicely. I can give it to my mum when I actually likes this sort of thing. Yeah, so obviously that was incredibly expensive. 50 quid for the pastry, or the dessert, however you want to call it. But to be fair, as I was saying on the short video, you do get quite a lot for that money. It's quite a big pastry. It's about 50 quid's worth of pastry. And it is delicious, so I don't know. Something to consider, really. Fuck, I'm dying. Let's go into the sun, get some warmth on us. I think the video is going to be okay. I don't know. I mean, it shows all the bits, right? I have like conceptually the video was there, but honestly it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit uptight. It's hard in there. It's kind of hard to actually do a video. Oh man, it's because it's quite fancy spots. Everyone's quite like, it's just quite, the vibe is quite low, like the energy is quite flat. So it was well, I don't know, I walked into it. Oh man, I'm not a huge fan of this area, I can't lie. This is not my spot of London. I actually used to do therapy around the corner here. The therapist I went to was actually just down there in that street. Yeah, typically what I find with these most expensive things is usually it's incredibly rich, just the flavors. There's no way I could sit and sort of delete that whole pastry myself. It was just not gonna happen. So I can take that, as I said, my mum loves this sort of stuff, so I'm gonna take half of it back for her. It's interesting. So obviously when I came up on TikTok, it was the same time as Cedric Grolet. So I remember seeing him start his account, and we were kind of coming up at the same time. And we both were, at the time, we both were one of the most viral accounts on the platform. It was crazy. I should have reached out to him then. Maybe I would have had an invite. All right, let's go. Actually, I tell you what, let's go for a little walk. We've got to just find a Nando's at this point. So it's not much of a content sort of idea today. Bro's slowly creeping towards me. So this is this is near where, for a bit I went to, there was like because I was a teenager when I went here, so they like specialised in teenage therapy. I was an angsty kid. Oh man. Wow, look at the cars, that's nice, man. Look at the classic Jag, that's sick. It's nice. This is the Berkeley. You know, the thing is, sometimes with these sports, they don't even have signage. So you can see, it's a very, obviously it's a very private hotel. But yeah, this was the therapist that I went to growing up. I went there for like 5 years. It's just around the corner here. As I said, they were specialized in like teenagers and stuff. I was just an angsty kid. Where before, sometimes obviously it'd be like a random time, right? So the therapist I'll see at like 3 o'clock, and then I'll just come chill here. There's like a little coffee shop I used to go to. You can see, just down here. That one there. It's actually changed. It used to be, there was a Starbucks there. Sometimes I go to. But now it's, I don't know what it is. Oh, there's a bin, yes. Anyway, well there we go. That was quite an interesting morning so far. as far as the plans for the rest of the day, I genuinely have no idea. The only thing I've got planned at the minute is to do potentially a Nando's review, which just doesn't feel like a brilliant idea. But I want to kind of test to see if I do an idea that isn't like fundamentally like that interesting, will it still get views? I don't know if this is logical. I'm gonna have to see. The guy who was sat opposite me actually at the restaurant had a nice Patek Philippe on. He was young as well. I wanted to ask what he does. It's just going to turn into one of those videos where people go up to me and say, "What do you do for a living?" But it wasn't like we were sat very near each other, but we just didn't. It wasn't. I tried to do that old little like little nod and smile. They were not having it. They seemed nice though, but it's just that there wasn't a conversation that was about to be started. That's the thing I miss about traveling. Oh, look at that Ferrari, nice. That's the thing I miss about traveling is when you travel, I don't know, everyone you meet to some degree is open for conversation and a little chit chat, which I love. You meet so many cool people because I think the people who choose to go traveling, especially far away from the UK, typically are quite open, generally, seemingly, as far as like, and I think just because everyone's on holiday or whatever they're doing, or just maybe the warm weather. I don't know, it just seems more open, it seems more approachable. This is a major waffle here. Oh, it's just gonna take up memory on my computer. Damn it, this is all getting cut out. Oh, we've just been waffling like crazy, saying absolute niche. So I'll see you guys in a bit. We're gonna come back. I'll go do the next review. It's just Nando's, so. Right, so we just finished a review at Nando's here. I genuinely have no idea if that's gonna make it to the short videos. I went to 2 different Nando's, because at the first Nando's I went to, they just were not up for filming in there, so they said obviously, so I said that's fine. And then this one, they didn't really say anything, so I just don't know what we're kind of doing next. The video just wasn't good. I didn't have any clarity in terms of what the idea was in there. I think maybe it was a bit of an issue, the fact that, I don't know, I'm all over the place today, damn it. We're gonna have to figure out a little bit of a plan. That wasn't good, damn it. It was such a, fuck, we've just wasted the meal then now. I didn't necessarily want to go eat at Nando's today, and now I feel like it's a wasted opportunity we've just done. Oh well, the first video was good today. I still might try and put it together and just see if I can make it work. It's probably a good lesson in seeing if I can actually figure it out if we don't quite get the right shots. Anyway. And I met some lads in there who recognised me from Cheap vs Expensive. Low-key, they were violating her first, and then they're like, oh damn, it's a Cheap vs Expensive guy. And then they were like, can I get a photo? So I was like, go on, I don't really care. Anyway. Right, we're just by Earls Court Station here. We're gonna go catch a train. This is probably, this part of London, I don't often come to this side of London, I can't lie. It's not my favourite part of London, but we're here anyway. We were around the corner at Cedric Grolet. Anyway, I'm just gonna go catch a train. I've got to decompress a little bit, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, we're just finishing the day off here in our usual spot. Oh man, been a bit of a clapped afternoon. That's a weird way of saying that. I don't know, I've just not been feeling it this afternoon. Posted the 2 videos, did Nando's review, and we did a the most expensive dessert. You saw that. We got to figure some stuff out though. The vlogs have just not been getting views recently, which is fine. Usually I'm alright with it, but I'm just feeling stressed about money at the minute. So I feel like I just want that to kind of figure itself out a little bit. It will. I've got tomorrow, I think what we'll do is a vlog only day, so I'll focus specifically on something for the vlog in London. Again, like I said, I do want to get onto the road, but I don't think I'm actually quite there yet as far as like cooking in the content nicely. I think tomorrow I'll do a concept that I think has good potential. It'll be a food concept. I know you guys have been saying you want to see food stuff. I just got ash all over me. Anyway, I don't know. I've been looking at, the problem is I start looking at everything that everyone's doing, big content creators, and it just makes me think, do you know what, I'm not really doing enough. Which might be true. And this little thing I'm working on behind the scenes, unfortunately there was a bit of a hiccup. It's not really something meaningful, it's just something I was testing out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change something on that, which is a bit frustrating because there's a bit of work I did and money I put into it, but it's not really gonna result in anything, at least in its current form. Oh well, it's a bit frustrating. Should I tell you guys? Nah, fuck it, we'll leave it. Anyway, we'll just I'm just trying to figure out what the next steps are really. I don't know, I'm just feeling, do you know what, today I just don't feel like doing the grind. I did the grind, I didn't feel like doing the grind. We spent 50 quid on a flipping tar and like 30 quid at flipping Nando's or whatever. Like it was 20 quid. It's not great that. Obviously, hopefully the videos cook. They are a bit clap. It always starts off kind of low at the minute, so I kind of need to just brace myself. It's at like 4K now and 3K. But consistently they have come back, so I don't know, maybe that's gonna happen, maybe not today. We're gonna have to see that. I can see the accounts are not particularly viral at the minute, which is obviously a bit of a problem, but it is what it is. We just got to stay the course for now, figure it out slowly. Ah man, on the extra account I'll get out some clips from the vlog. I just don't think there's enough action in the vlog, obviously today this being one of them. I think we need to get more action in it for it to make sense as a vlog. I think it needs to be more like directed, focused. They're being quite like, they've also been a bit like sweet as well, a bit wholesome. I think I've got to figure out how to sort of draw in the line a little bit and make it a bit more like interesting, right? A bit more intense. I have it in me for sure. That's what Thailand was really in the last 5 weeks. I just got to kind of figure out yeah, what that kind of looks like. Anyway, I'll probably wrap things up there because I'm going to do a little stream. Otherwise I'll just connect with you guys for a minute. I know there's a sort of secret audience of people who watch these vlogs. I can see based on the views. You know, it's not a small number, you know, 100 people watching a vlog. Yeah, 100 views is not a lot on YouTube, but 100 people consistently coming back to the vlog every day is decent. So I've got to remember that. A room of 100 people is a lot. So I appreciate you guys a huge amount. The support, you know, honestly, it means the world to me. And so, yeah, big things are going to come. I think I'm going to keep pushing. We're going to keep trying to make better content. And yeah, we'll see where we end up. Maybe we'll come back with the streams at some point. I don't know. I have been looking at the fact that on Kick, if you stream consistently, you do earn some good money. We have to see if I'm ready to take that step. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all for watching today. Make sure to hit subscribe, give me a follow, whatever, give it a like. Drop a comment as well. If you're watching these vlogs regularly, I want to see who's actually watching it. So I'll see who watched to the end, who leaves a comment. Leave a comment that you watched to the end so I can see who that actually is. Right. With that, I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Well, I don't know why I'm ending it so weirdly. Goodbye. I'll see you all tomorrow.